the David Jones Autumn Winter 2010 show with Miranda Kerr. We had a chat to you 6 months ago.
That's right.
Tell me about, well, actually, let's first start, which is a question I'm sure you've been asked a million times. What's the deal with the banker? I mean, are you tired of these questions?
The poor banker, I mean, I'm glad he got his job. I mean, he kept his job, and I just felt very sorry for him because obviously someone had sent him an email, and he'd opened the email, and he just got caught red-handed. But in my opinion, the photos are classic and beautiful and elegant, so it was funny, and that's about it.
And didn't you sort of get involved in some petition or something?
Oh, I said I was willing to sign the petition to save Dave, but then I found out that Dave was already, he didn't lose his job, so.
This is what happens when you do Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
And Pirelli.
That's right.
So you have to take these things on board. So tell me about this.
No, I just thought it was funny. I just had a chuckle about it. I wasn't worried about it at all. I was just concerned for him. Didn't want him to lose his job.
I think he's become a bit of a legend, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe amongst his friends.
So you shot this campaign in New Zealand?
Yes, David Jones, Autumn Winter 2010, shot in New Zealand. Absolutely freezing cold when we were shooting. We got a helicopter up to some of the highest mountains, and we were shooting on some ice and, where it was all there, and it was windy and -9 degrees Celsius, and I was in these little dresses. So we had hot and lots of blankets to rug up with after every shot. So it was good.
Freezing, but it is a winter collection.
It is a winter collection, so it made sense. Definitely.
I think there was some speculation because Tyra Banks was there at the same time shooting some sequences for America's Next Top Model. I think there was some speculation that you might have been involved in that, a guest judge or something.
Oh, yeah. There was talk about that, but unfortunately I actually didn't have the time. We were working such long hours, some days starting as early as 3 a.m. to get to the location in time and then get the helicopter and then make it while the sun was coming up. So it was quite a full-on shoot, and we managed to get it all done. So.
And it is a beautiful country, isn't it?
Oh, New Zealand is one of my favourite countries, and I just think that the countryside itself is so diverse and picturesque, and I thought it was just the perfect backdrop for the winter collection.
Right, fantastic. So tell me about what we're going to see in the show, which is happening in about 2 hours' time.
The show will be happening in about 2 hours' time, yes. So this season, it's all about investing in some key pieces, like a nice, for me, that's a great jacket, a pair of ankle boots, a great pair of jeans that will just tide you through the whole winter. And also this season, a lot of colour is popping through. So it's not just about your black and greys and slate colours. It's also about infusing some oranges. Also, we've got some bright reds coming through, some greens. And that as well, I think, is quite inspiring for the winter months.
And you've got a Sass&Bide finale.
And Sass&Bide finale, which is absolutely divine. I think the Sass&Bide girls are great. They are such, individuals, and they really are about embracing women as the free spirits that they themselves are, and encouraging that within women, which I think is amazing.
So just talking about, runways and fashion shows, and obviously you did David Jones, you did Victoria's Secret, and last October you did Balenciaga.
Yes.
Tell me about that. What was that like?
Well, Balenciaga is one of my favourite brands, and I was just really stoked to be doing their runway show. It was a very different feel to Victoria's Secret and different feel to even David Jones, because when I'm at home in Australia with David Jones, for me it's important to interact with the audience. But for Balenciaga it's important just to be straight-faced and not so much expression or no interaction at all, which is great because that's the two different sides of things. I absolutely loved what I was wearing. It fit perfect. So yeah, it was really exciting. I was in Paris and they really spoiled me, so it was great.
I hear that there's a chance that you might be heading back to do the next Balenciaga show.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
On March 3rd. You can't confirm that?
I can't say anything just yet, but...
You're not denying it, though, are you?
No, I'm not denying anything.
Might we see you in... Are you going to... I mean, so you might be going back to the shows in Paris and Milan?
Possibly. We'll see.
Which is not that very far away, is it?
It's not that far away, so you'll have to wait and see. But I wish I could tell you, but I can't tell you.
Okay, so what else have you got coming up that we can talk about?
Well, obviously my new skincare range, Cora, which I just launched, which is an all-organic range, which I've been developing with cosmetic pharmacists in Melbourne for the last 3.5, 4 years. And it's really something that I'm just so proud of because I've put my heart and soul into these products, and the quality that we've established with these products is incredible. They're just everything I expected and more. And everything, I've been involved in every step of the way from, you know, talking with the pharmacist about, look, I'm passionate about noni, and I want to create a product that incorporates noni into it, because noni for me I found to be extremely rejuvenating. Internally and externally. I used to put it on my face for sunburn, or put it on my spots. Like if I had any blemishes, I'd put the pure noni juice on my face. So it made sense for me to actually create a line myself. And that's what I've done, and I've put the noni in there. So having that, and then we've also got rosehip oil, which contains all the fatty acids. So the range is full of antioxidants. It's all organic, and it's basically food for the skin. So it's really, really exciting and something that I'm really passionate about. The name comes from, the name is Cora with a K, because it's about, for me, Cora is about looking after, you know, your core self, and it really is a reflection of me and the way I live my life. And yeah, it's exciting. And I also, like I've always said, it's always really important to, when you have the choice, to make the right decisions of what you put into your body. And also, it's not about being perfect or anything like that. Like, I eat 80% healthy, 20% indulgent, like having fun and enjoying yourself. But at the end of the day, like, if I have a choice, I would prefer to put organic products in my body, like internally, drinking or eating organic products. Same with on my skin, because I've been told by the pharmacist that the skin absorbs a minimum of 60% of what you put on it. So it's really important that we are filling it with nutrients.
So, I mean, this has been launched here at David Jones, and we like to see it, I mean, go head overseas. For
now, David Jones has it exclusively, and you know, we'll see what happens from there. But it's also sold on the internet at coraskincare.com.au.
Presumably, you had some bites from overseas.
We've had lots of sales from overseas, all over the world. So it's really interesting when you actually look at the database of people that are buying it. Lots of people from England, people from Japan, people from America have been buying it just on the internet, and David Jones' sales are going really well. And people have been writing in testimonials saying, like, I can't believe how incredible this product is. People that have had, like, rosacea on their face that is, like, actually cleared up from using the rosehip oil, because they have organic rosehip oil, and it's of the highest quality. So the healing benefits have been reported to be incredible. People with eczema on their hands, you know. So it's great getting those testimonials and feedback.
Right, and finally, where are you kind of steering your career at the moment? I mean, obviously you've got all these great contracts, you know, which have been fantastic. I mean, you know, you continue to power ahead with Victoria's Secret, which is, you know, a huge company. I mean, you certainly seem to be, like the Balenciaga show and possibly another one, you sort of seem to be trying, or, I mean, where are you sort of trying to sort of head at the moment?
Well, you know, as I've always been from day one, I've really just embraced where I am and really just go on with the flow wherever it is that I'm going. Of course, I have my goals, like